When I look at him, Governor Yaya Bello, I see something that I saw also with my father, which is that he's a unifier. He believes in Nigeria. We need a Nigerian leader that believes in Nigerians, that believes in all Nigerian people, and will fight for all Nigerian people. MKO was such a man. This Governor Yaya Bello is also such a person. In his own cabinet in Kogi State, all 6 geopolitical zones are represented, all 6. And this is somebody that fights for young people. You know, we now have Boko Haram, and we know from the history of Boko Haram, we know that some of the young people that became members of Boko Haram had actually been used by politicians in preparing for elections and then dumped afterwards with no opportunity. And then when you combine that with the general injustice that they experienced every day in their lives, you could see that there was an explosion. They had had enough. And they now turn to this violence that the whole country is suffering from today. Even the kidnapping that we see in many parts of Nigeria is also a signal because of the lack of opportunity in the country. This person that I'm representing today, Governor Yaya Bello, fights for young people. His government has 95% of the appointees are young people. It doesn't just use them to campaign. It puts them in his structures with opportunities to have dignified work. Even look at his campaign council. Look at all of us that are here, members of his campaign council. You should see that we're not old people. Indeed, many people said to him that for your director general, you can have somebody much older that has more experience. And he fought to be able to have somebody, to have me serve in this role, even though I'm younger than the people that were being considered, even though I am female. You also recall that his ADC is female. I want to mention these breakthrough appointments for women. Why? Because since I was appointed as his Director General, I've been getting messages from other aspirants saying that I could have come to do that, play that role for them. The truth is they never asked. And they even probably never considered asking because they had never considered a woman in that role. But this is a leader that breaks, when he thinks of capacity, he doesn't think only men have capacity, because it's not true, not only men have capacity. When my father was in jail, we should remember that Kudirat Abiola, my mother, was the one that financed NADECO. She was the one that organized the Oil Workers Union strike. She was one that led demonstrations. It was because she was so important in that role. And when Frank Dabibi and Frank Kokori and Milton Dabibi were arrested, and it was discovered that it was my mother that was helping finance the Oil Workers Union strike, it was the reason why she was gunned down. So we know that women have played an important role. For us to have the democracy we enjoy today, is it wrong to give women as many opportunities within that democracy as possible? It is not. Indeed, it is even good for the country to do that. And he's such a leader that does that, whatever the consequences. I would not support this man if I do not truly believe that after my father died, and that promise that he had made to the people of Nigeria was left unfulfilled, I would not support him in the way that I am supporting him today if I do not believe that he's the person that can help us fulfill that promise. And he has signaled that intention in a very clear and compelling way by saying that MK Abiola spoke for Hope 1993, Hope 93, and he has said that he will adapt that platform, Hope, but for 2023, for the modern time that we are in, which is actually even more challenging, in many ways more daunting. But the Nigerian people that are here, all of us, not just in this room, but in this country, once we're with a leader that unifies us, who sees our competencies and will use us in the different roles based on our competencies, not based on our ethnicity, then we know that all these problems that we say Nigeria has are problems that we will solve one after the other. This country will be a story of wonder, not just for our country, not just for our continent, even not just for the Black people of this world, but for the whole world, that they will see that these Black people that people think are inferior are at least as equal as everybody else in the world, and Nigeria will show them this in a very compelling way. I think that Nigerian people deserve to listen, to hear from Governor Yaya Bello. I think he's exceptional. He has certain qualities that, even beyond anything that I've said today, one of the major qualities that I see is that this is a person that is willing to be independent. This is somebody that is willing not to have a godfather, not to be beholden to other interests. The godfather that will be, the people that will be the godfathers of Governor Yaya Bello, inshallah, when he's president of Nigeria, is the people of Nigeria. There will be his godfathers and godmothers. And it is about time we have that. You know, pretty much, and he's also a fighter. He's ready to fight on behalf of our people against vested interests. These are exceptional qualities because I've been, as you know, I've been involved in this since 1993. And so I've seen all of the politicians, and I can still say with every confidence that this candidate is exceptional and is worthy of your attention. I want you to, with an open mind, consider him, consider what he has to say, consider how he interacts, and compare him to the other candidates. I really do not think you will find him lacking in any way.